Alright, just sorting my desk. And the cat bed. We're not very square. What we'll have to do. Okie dokie. There we are. And that's not the right stamp set. Oh, I'm doing well already. There we go. Right, I'm just going to find me on, on the computer. And then I just wake my computer up. The dogs are about to go out next door. So they're giving it some desperate wanting to go out for a walkie. Right. Let's just... where am I? I need to be there. No. Let's go on there. Haha. Hoping. There we go. That's it. Fabulous. Hi Chris. Hi Sylvia. Right. Oh, I need to put myself on mute and we're ready to go. So I'm hoping it's going to be a quick one tonight. Hopefully. Not after last week. So, I ought to introduce myself. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations. Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Okay, so for this week, we're going to be making this card. Well, not the same colours. We're going to use some new colours tonight. But I made this. We made this at my class on Thursday, and I just thought we'll use some new designer series paper, some new colours, and but just do the same design. And the design was inspired by Izzy and I attended a mini retreat held by Zoe Tant, and she's a fellow demonstrator. And we went to her mini retreat, and this is the card I was inspired by. It's a lovely one. This is a tent-fold, but in the portrait. But I thought, how lovely was that? So this is what inspired me. Okay, so I'll pop that to one side. We had a lovely time. So I haven't put anything inside this one, it's just the outside, but we will be putting something in tonight. So I'm just catching up with the comments. So Izzy's watching, but not making long tonight, as I had fun making this with you in class last week. Yes, it was a fantastic class with a great bunch of folks. Oh, bless you. We did have fun. Right, so let's get started. I'll show you the designer series paper which we are using tonight, and these are some of the new colours. Oh, it's all right. I put the pack down with all the colours. All the colours. So it is called Bright and Beautiful. It's 6 by 6 inches, and we have, just pop that up there. We have Azure Afternoon, a Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, and Pretty Peacock. So these are basically core colours that I've either come back from being in colours, or the new ones basically. So let's have a look. I'll show you this side first. So we've got that lovely stripe, and then we've got the blues with the graduation, and we've got the blue there, and the greens, what a beautiful colour that is. That has got a pattern on both sides, so we're showing the stripe. Then we go to the pinks. I love this gradient, love it. And that one. Okay, so we'll turn them over and we'll work on the other side. So the stripy one has the nice dark pink. We have some stars in all the colours. We have some blue stars. We have some lovely, it's the pink and the blues. We've got the scalloped lines. We've got some little circles. A lovely little pattern. I love all the colours together. And that's the circles, that's lovely. And we've got that one, which is a lovely pink. We have this one that is got all the colours again, all mingled. Nice pink stripe and a nice yellow star. So it's lovely. It's a lovely, some lovely colours, and that is new in the catalogue. And it's right at the very front of the catalogue, on page 15, and there is a bundle, a stamp set and dies. In fact, there we go. This is the designer series paper, and then we've got the balloons and the stamps and the dies. Sorry, brain gone. So that is new in the catalogue. We are also using this beautiful cardstock. This is called Berry Burst. This is what I love about Stampin' Up. And I've got a cat. Go in your bed. Go on. Don't knock the camera, please. What I love about Stampin' Up is one of the things that really made me fall in love with is all the colours coordinate. So we've got the inks that match the cardstock. All the like the colours in the designer series paper, we've got matching colours. We've also got matching pens. So it's really nice to just be able to know that it's all going to match. It's lovely. Okay, so we're using Berry Burst tonight for the base card. So we're just, all we're going to do, I have cut some strips already. So we've cut a base card at 21 centimetres by 14.8, and then we've scored at 10.5 and folded it. We're going to do it landscape, just the same. We've then got a piece of basic white, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick our strips of designer series paper onto here to make a layer. I'm umming and ahhing whether to cut that down actually a little bit more. Yes, I think I might do. So this would have been 10 by 14.3, but I'm going to cut it down to 9.5. I just thought it gives us a little bit more border. 9.5 and 13.8. There we go. Let's be daring. So that just gives us a little bit more border around. Okay, so that's going to be the front. I have cut the same size piece to go inside, so we'll decorate that. We might stamp a flower in that one, in there. So that is going to be the base card. So out of the designer series paper, I have cut some strips. Now I've obviously cut this down from being 10 to 9.5, so I'd actually cut 5 pieces at 2 centimeters. Okay, so we're just gonna go with the flow as it is. We're going to decide which colours we want where. Let me just have a look, because I got this sorted earlier. The pink, that's the stripy for the bottom, and then the stars. So this is what I thought we'd do, like so, and all the colours interact. They're brilliant. This is what I love, as I say, about Stampin' Up. So what we need to do next is, I've only cut the strips out of the 6-inch. So what we're going to do is stick these onto this piece of basic white, and then we're going to have to trim them after we've done. Okay, let's get some glue. Hoping I've got some in there. Okay, so better get the right strip first. I've got them all in order, don't let me forget. So just putting a bit of glue. Whoops. And I'm going to have to stand up because I can't see what I'm doing. So we're going to the top. That's it. First one. So it's going to be a really quick and easy card tonight. Izzy and I are busy getting ready for a show, Craftorama at Lincolnshire Showground this weekend, where we will be there demonstrating Stampin' Up products. We'll be making takes. It'll be all good fun. Projects that we've made and things like that. So that's what we're getting ready for. So I'm just going with the flow. I know we're going to have a little one at the bottom, but hey, doesn't matter. I've not gone right to the end. Because we're going to be cutting that end off. And then I'm just going to go on to the card. Like so. There we go. Right. It's about time I change it. I keep saying I just don't get a chance. Okay. So all we're going to do is cut off the excess. Yeah, I've got glue. Overrun with the glue. It's all sticky. All sticky. Oh, he's busy prepping as she's watching, bless her. Right. So this is what we've got. Really bright, really cheerful. Really, I do like it. So let's bring in, let's put my scissors. Let's bring in, whoops, I'm wrecking the joint. Yeah, I'm going to have to be careful because I've got glue there. So that really does set off those colours. I really like that. Really like that one. Okay, so let's stick that on. And then we can do the decoration. So we'll just put that on there. So Adrian and Matthew have gone off to see the Lancaster fly over this evening. 80 years, the Dam Busters raid. So they've gone off. I think they've actually gone to Hemswell Cliff to see it. So that'd be nice. I love the sound of the Merlin engines. You cannot beat that noise. You can't. Right. So I'm not doing a thank you card. I decided that. We're going to do a happy birthday card. So in the stamp set, we've got Dear Friend, and then we've got Happy Birthday to go in the middle. So Dear Friend on the front, Happy Birthday inside. We're going to use this little flower, and I think we might use this to decorate the inside. That one. I keep going too far up. So it's this one and this one, and then Dear Friend, Happy Birthday. So that's what we're going to use. So let's decorate. My chair's still got its squeak, as you can probably hear. Just going to pop that on there because I'm just going to stamp off. So we've got the Berry Burst. I'm just going to ink that up. And this is a really, really juicy ink pad. I get a bit carried away when they're new. Okay. So we're just going to put that in the corner there. And we'll have it in the corner. Oops. There. So just to bring that colour in. Okay. And then we shall put our Happy Birthday. We'll see how straight we can get it. Let's try. I'm just going to do it. My block isn't very good. Hi Louise. Right, I'm quite happy with that. It is a little tiny, this, but it's absolutely fine. We could actually have popped it on the front. Dear Friend, Happy Birthday. But I just thought the Happy Birthday looked nice inside. There we go. Not too bad, considering. Really inky pad. Okay, so that's what we've got for the inside. I'm gonna end up getting my fingers in there if I'm not careful. I might actually. Where's my little? Get me rubber and glue rubber. There we go. That's better. That's better. Right, let's stick. this into the centre. Come on, ink, glue. There we go. Yeah, I love this berry burst, Chris. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Shaz. Yeah, I love this colour. I really do. So there we go. Happy birthday. Let's get our... I haven't even got my die machine out. My die cutting machine, I tell you. Not my light. We'll use the mini. The mini. We are using Berry Burst and Basic White. And the dies we're using are from Something Fancy. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Something Fancy, which it's a really nice, as I would call, a basic set. You've got your tags, you've got your shapes, different style tags. So these are the other two. These are the ones we're using tonight. But yeah, it's a really good set. Versatile. So we need to cut. So the largest one we're going to do in Berry Burst. So I'll just cut that piece off. And then, chucking everything everywhere. And then we're going to use the smaller one in Basic White. Right. So I'm going to try and put these on an angle. I'm only putting one through at a time. Can't get two on here. So there we have our first one. Oops. And then our second. And as always, I always stagger my plates with the mini. Feeds so much better. So I'll just put that to one side. And there's the second one. Now the only trouble is I usually die cut after I've stamped. That's going to be a test, isn't it? See if we can stamp straight. If not, it's only card, we can always do another one. Oh, right. Excuse me. Okay. So, dear friend goes on there, lovely. So, we're going to ink up again with Berry Burst. Let's see how straight we can do this. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Just going to shut that. I know I've got some flowers to do yet. So we're just going to mount that up like so. Okay. Just mount that on there. There we are. I'm going to stick this on with dimensionals. So at the moment it looks a little plain. Soon won't do. Soon won't do. Right. So, on clearance rack at the moment is this lovely little stamp punch, little single flower, and it's just so useful, really is. So, and I think it's something like £7.20. It's just lovely to give you an accent with flowers. You can just punch it out DSP. It doesn't actually go with this, but it does cut it out okay. So let's do some stamping. Now, here's a trick. Well, it's not a trick. You can see on here, this is what Izzy taught me, by the way. This is Izzy's tip. So we're going to use the stamp as if it was a head, 2 arms and 2 legs. So like a little man. Okay. No, I didn't, Izzy. I didn't emboss it. I know you did the other night, but I didn't do it tonight. You can emboss this piece with this one here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It is textured with, I don't think you will. Oh, you can just. Textured with a 3D embossing folder. But I forgot. So, hey. We forgot that step. Yeah, so, as we said, little man, head, 2 arms, 2 legs. So we're going to stamp the same. Head, 2 arms, 2 legs. Okay. Just wondering which way we're going to do it that way. So we've got head, 2 arms, 2 legs. So I'm going to put 3 on here. 1, 2, 3. I said this does help if I stamp properly, doesn't it? I said this pad were juicy. There we go. It's ever so juicy. Got kitty glitter on there. Okay. Right, so then we're going to go in with the punch and we're going to line up as best as we can. There we go. Oops. And it looks fine. Absolutely fine. I mean, if you wanted to, you could fussy cut it. But we're just popping the 3 on. Now I've stamped it. What I might just do, let me find my blender pen. So these are the blender pens that come in a pack of 3. I'm just going to see if I can have a play just to draw a little bit of colour from the centre, just to give it that little bit of definition. It's sticking to my glue. I haven't quite got it all off. So it's just something, if you don't want the start white, it's just something you can do. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to have to replace this. It's no good. Okay, so it just gives it, if I pop that next to it, just gives it that little bit of difference. And then just do it all round. Just something a bit different, really. You don't need to colour it in with anything other than the little blending brush. And I think what we'll do is we will put some bling in the centre of each flower. There we go. That is hay flowers done. Now, I was umming and ahhing. On the original card, we have cut vellum leaves. So let's see. I don't know what I've done with my vellum, but I can soon find a piece. Oops, soon find a piece. There we go. Here's one I prepared earlier. There we go. Piece of vellum. And we're just going to punch. Just punch 2, I think. 2 lots. Whoops. The only trouble is when I put them down on my thing, can't see them. Hang on, let me pop them up here so I can tell you. There we go. If I pop them on there, I can see them. Right, okie dokie. What I ought to have done, we could have stamped. Note to stop us. So I'm going to do that now because I want the ink pad. Just want to stamp off and stamp on. I'm just freestyling. I really am. Yeah, we're going to stamp off. Oh, I'll put that on there just in case. We're just going to stamp on the corner, look. Just so we've got, because the flowers are going to go at the top. So stamp off, and it just gives just to do. There we go. It's quite cute, really. Okay, so that's that one. Let's get some dimensionals. Let's get some glue. Dimensionals. Couldn't see for looking. Right. Tell you what, I'm just going to bring that piece of cardstock. There we go. We can see him now. Put some dimensionals on the back. And what I would say, when you're putting dimensionals on, if you're putting anything, like we're going to put these leaves behind, just beware where you put your, don't put too many dimensionals on, so you can't actually get them underneath. Okay, so we're going something like that. So what I'm doing, I've got to think, I'm going to have some leaves out this way, and we're going to have some leaves out this way, so diagonals. Okay, so I've got to think, I'm going to stick them to the back before I put them down. I think that's a good idea. I've lost one already. Oh no, it's there. That's it, I've got them. Okay, so we want it up this way. So when we turn it over, we want it that way and this way. I hope that makes sense. I will... Ooh, what have I done with me? Ba-ba-bum. She says. Aha. No fear. I use the ones I've got on my glue dots, put them with me class stuff. Oh, I forgot to get another one out. So all I'm going to do is pick up a couple of glue dots, one each side. They want to stick to me now. Look. There we go. So this one that's at the bottom, I don't want it sticking out so much. And as you can see, I've I made a mess of that. Hey, I can always pull it off. Not too carried away. Let's just do the one. We'll do the one, Mrs. Wembley. So we're going to go like that. I'm just going to stick that there. So it will stick down. Do the same with the other one. In fact, I might. Where's me pookie tool? Right, I'm just going to pick that up and pop that down on there so I can see it. It's such a... I'm terrible. Eyesight, terrible. Where are we going to go? Like so. Okay. So when you pull that up, that's what we've got. Okay, we've got two little ones, tiny weenies. Tiny, tiny weenies. Let's roll one up. We'll roll the glue dot up. Roll it up. And another one. Put it there. Right, okay. I'll find them. That's one. I'm just going to put that down there. And then this one. You can do it however you want, but this is how I'm doing it. And then we can stick that on. Now we've got... So if we go somewhere like that. There we go. Dear friend. Let's finish it off. I'm just going to manipulate them so they stick out a little bit. We said we'd put bling in. What bling have we got? Not a lot at the moment. But, oh, let's do pearls. Let's do pearls. So these are the Iridescent Pearls Basic Jewels, which are these little things. And I'm going to use the bigger ones. There we go. They look cute. Brings the colour out of the ink in the pearl. Oh, I can't pick that up. Tweezers to the rescue. Kitty glitter everywhere. There we go. And then one more. There we go. Pop them to one side. So let's have a look. Put two there and one up there, I think. And I think we're going to do mini dimensionals for these. Let's put that on there. Let's do that like that. Just fold those up. And then another one for that. Like so. And then one more. Just makes a quick and easy card, really. Just wanted to do it in a different colour. Let's do that. Okay. So, how's that for a quick live tonight? Blimey. I don't think I've ever done one so quick. So, we've got the front on there. And then the happy birthday inside. It's just beautiful colours. Absolutely beautiful. So if I bring those two in, which one do we prefer? Do we prefer the Night of Navy one, or do we prefer the Berry Burst? Personally, I think I prefer the Berry Burst. I really do. So that is it for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. I will apologise for last week being so long, for one, and two, I didn't have a chance to, with it being so late, I didn't get a chance to reply to any messages, I'm afraid. So I will apologise for that. So yeah, if anybody is round and about at Lincoln on Sunday, Craftorama, say Izzy and I will be on the stand having fun, we hope. So we're setting up on Saturday. We've still got a few bits and bobs to do, but once we've got them done, so we just got to go set up. So there will be some photos, no doubt. So we've got quite a few for Berry Burst. Oh, where's Matt? That's it. Oh. So what we got? Berry Burst. Yeah, as he says, just please come along. So if anybody's out there, round and about, as I say, you're very welcome. I think it's either £4 or £5, is he, on the door? Just can't quite remember off the top of my head. But there's quite a lot of people there, so should be good fun. It's the first we've done, so we'll see what happens. Right, I will love you and leave you. I thank you very much for watching, and all being well, I will be back next Tuesday. Don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll be back next Tuesday, and we'll see you then. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.